talking about the large scale society, and this is coming from a square, right? You gotta hold that L when it comes to academics, bro. Let's keep it all the way funky. Like, I don't even want to sound like a meat writer. Like I said, I started off with saying, bro, the shit that you're doing over at No Jumper, the views that you bring in, the type of conversations you have, it's dope. You're doing your damn thing. But if you try to have a comparison with a nigga who has a multi-million-dollar platform in terms of media, who runs a pretty efficient program, who's been on top of the fucking media space for the past, right, and for you to be like, man, even if I wasn't here, I still be checking a bag, I still be doing this, I still be doing that. My nigga, beyond yelling at, like, we love watching that shit, but beyond yelling at bitches who weren't, excuse me, not even bitch, but I'm just performing it, whatever. Beyond yelling at girls who weren't blessed or privileged enough to have a father in their life, what really do you bring to the space? Like, for one, I don't think it's young. I mean, sadly, it is young people that sit there and be like, man, this nigga spit some real games, spit some real ass shit right now. And then they wake up and then they follow into that shit. Which brings me to my next topic, the shit with Kelpie and China Mac and smacking shit. For one, you had to hold an L with academics because, my nigga, you work for No Jumper. I love No Jumper. You watch my shit, you know, obviously. But you are an employee of someone else's platform. Even if you're a contractor, this, and that, you work for a different platform, right? DJ Academics is at the helm of his platform. It's in a different tax bracket, not to count anyone's pockets or anything. But as a fan of the No Jumper platform and academics, I don't see how you take a dub in that. I don't. I really don't. Cause like, think about it. Everybody love that shit. Even me, I love watching that shit. I love this, and that. But would you rather your daughter be with a sharp type of nigga? Excuse me. Or a academic type nigga? Say what you want. Say what you want. But I'd rather my child be like an academic type of nigga. And that's nothing against sharp. Like, that shit, to each their own. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle. You feel me? I ain't God. I'm not here to judge nobody. But when it comes to talking about academics and trying to go crazy on act, it's like, bro, you went crazy on act, and then the next day you go No Jumper and you produce. He wake up and sit in his room and go live and produce the same type of numbers consistently for the past few. So I don't see how you take a dub in that. I don't, respectfully, respectfully. And on top of that, keep it real, bro. I always wanted to ask. I don't know if people don't want to ask, like, are you this way with your children? Because I heard you said you had children on the show. So with all due respect, I just want to know, like, obviously it's not an act, but if your children were to come in the room, is it the same type of energy, the same type of aggressiveness, the same type of enforcement? I don't know. Because it's like, if that's the case, then do you tell these young girls the same thing that you tell your child? So why the fuck you could, just because she wasn't blessed enough to have a father in life, you could, right? But that's a different conversation for a different story. I'm just saying you have to hold an L when it comes to academics. And for one, I don't know what happened the other day why you feel like you can scold my nigga Smack like that. You really scold him on the